That's good news. All right, this is not an easy project to pull together. You're wanting to, well, I guess it's a double effort. On one side, Lori Large trying to beautify the town brook, clean it up a little bit, and you want to do something more.
Yeah, we're thinking a little long term. It started in 2009. I was walking or riding my bike along the town brook, and I thought, this could be something nice that the people of Jacksonville can enjoy. Right now, the city owns most of the land already between Clay and Lincoln, and they're just mowing the lawn and trying to keep it so that no one complains about tall grass. But we're not really taking advantage of the town brook as a community resource.
It's not, bluntly, it's not the prettiest thing to look at right now.
Oh no, it's
Yeah, yeah,
not.
yeah. And I guess the question becomes, what does it need to look like before you can look at something that might resemble a bike path and whatnot?
Well, putting a bike path there would be difficult just because there's so many
Hmm.
intersections. I see that more as a walking trail in a park. You're right; it isn't much to look at right now, but I see the potential in it. Um, I saw something once about the environment. It's not like Yosemite Park. It's not like a big thing that people are going to flock to, but it's what's in our backyard, and it's something that we can enjoy. I was talking to Pat Ward the other day, and he said he's seen some of the largest woodchucks in the world out by the town brook. He also said that kingfishers were using the town brook as for the winter because it's open and because he's seen minnows and fish in there. Um, so it's not going to be the prettiest thing, but it's what we have. And instead of ignoring it, we should try to spruce it up a little bit and try to enjoy it.
I know one of the questions going into it, and one of the questions that's always surrounded to doing anything with the town brook is that liability question because it is an open area in which people could slip and fall.
Right. And I've gone past the town brook before near Franklin School, and I've seen children playing in the town brook. So you already have the liability issues. You already have the fact that you have water going through town, and right now we're not paying attention to it. So if we build a park, it's not like there's anything added. It's just that it's something that maybe we could look at it that if somebody does go into the brook, that it's not as steep as it is right now, that you can actually climb out of it. So you can't really keep little boys from trying to play with frogs. I
Hmm.
mean, you might as well embrace it and give them a place where frogs can be that they could play with them.
The walking aspect, anything you do with the town brook to make it a continuous loop, if you will, or a continuous path, has to, you have to fight through the streets. How do you do that, or is there a way?
I mean, sidewalks go through streets. I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be kind of the same thing. I guess we have two aspects to our projects. It's turning the town brook into a park. And if you look at our website, townbrook.com, been going around the state and collecting other nearby towns who've turned their areas in their town into walking paths. I think the idea that gets the most excitement from people is creating a bike path to Lake Jacksonville. A couple friends of mine a couple years ago, we took a bike ride, and there's this program called Map by Ride, and your iPhone will keep track of you as you go along. And we did a loop through town, and we went out through some country roads out to Lake Jacksonville, and we went around Lake Jacksonville. It was during the drought when the water was low, so we were able to ride our bikes over the spillway because there was only a little bit of water going over. But it was fantastic just going out there and seeing the campgrounds and seeing the sights and a little bit of wildlife out there. That's the most exciting part. And again, the city already owns most of that land, and it's just a question of managing it so people can use it.
And when you say biking, were you using the county roads? Were you using off track areas when you did the bike ride?
Just streets and county
Okay,
roads.
okay, yeah. So it incorporates some of that. So what has to happen first? I mean, are you looking at getting the town brook something to go along the town brook first, and then working toward a bike path out to the lake?
Yeah, I think we have to work on both things simultaneously. The town brook, like I said, is the easiest because the city already owns the land. And right now, Dr. Colleen Hester, the president of McMurray College, she's been really supportive of the idea. And we kind of see McMurray College as being a great example of what could be done. They instead of having a deep brook that goes through their campus, they pulled back the edges and made it really pretty. And I think a couple of people on campus are working on beautifying it, maybe bringing in some cattails or some native plants, something more than just a lawn that goes up to the town brook.
You said you've been looking at other communities. Any examples of other communities that have done something like this?
So far, the best I've seen is Champaign. When I went to school a long time ago, when we had to go to college up.
And was that a long time ago?
Oh yeah, a long time
It's
ago.
getting longer.
But we had through Campus Town, you had the Boneyard, which is basically it was nothing. It was just like a storm sewer. And went back. They've been working on it. And went back recently, and I looked at right through campus. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's pulled back. It's landscaped. There's rocks. A friend, Stephen Barber, went over there the other day and said, they have waterfalls where the water could go into the town brook and a little fountain. If you look on our Facebook page, we have some photos he took. But right now it's just an idea of going to neighboring towns and collecting ideas and trying to get people enthusiastic about the project. We don't really have a way mapped out how to make it. Right now we're just trying to gather community support and educate people and local leaders about the possibilities. And I think we have a good core group of people who want to do this, and we're going to do it.
Steve Warmowski, our guest this morning, talking about the Town Brook project. How much interest have you had from it?
Oh,
from the general public?
Pretty much everyone we talked to has really liked the idea. We had a little meeting at the library the other day, and had 28 people show up, and had many more people who couldn't make it say that they wanted to help out in any way they could.
So how do they help out? What's the next step then?
Well, if you look at either townbrook.com or go to Facebook /townbrook, and you can sign up or contact me through those on those websites, and just give me your contact information, and we'll keep you informed of what we're doing. Also, we're going to be having some meetings trying to see if we can get some ideas like how to go forward and specific projects we could work with. Right now, it's mostly educational and getting people enthused about the idea. I mean, short term, I've walked along the town brook, and McMurray College, like I said before, would be a great place to start to help them put some native plantings there. There's one area right around Church Street that's pretty open. Maybe that would be nice to get some native plants in there and start there. So it's just a question of finding little projects that we can start with and show the community that this is what we would like to do. Plant some trees, put in something more native than grass, something that people can enjoy, and something that you can go there and see wildlife, even if it's just birds and butterflies.
Do you have another meeting set up yet?
Not yet. We're talking about it, but we haven't really got one set up yet.
It's kind of interesting that Pat Ward said that they noticed some activity of wildlife within the town brook, because you think of that area, or a lot of us do, and possibly and apparently incorrectly, as being sort of a dead area.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere you have water, it's not going to be dead.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not, yeah, I mean, you're not going to find, it's not going to be a great bass fishing area.
The bass fishing tournament at Town Brook. Yeah, the water doesn't move a lot in there, but again, there's water present, and when there is rainfall like this stretch, there is water that moves through there pretty well.
Right. And I guess what would be nice is if you could pull back the sides a little bit and maybe put in like little dams just to create little pools here and there. I think you would see a lot more and be able to enjoy it a lot more.
That's great. Again, where should people go to get more information?
Either townbrook.com. It's just a blog that we have set up with just information. You can follow us there. If you go to our Facebook page, /townbrook, you can sign up there and keep track of us. Or you can call me at 245-4178 or email me at steve@townbrook.com. And we'll add your information and contact information to our list and keep you informed about what we're doing.
And obviously open to any ideas at this point.
Oh, yes.
Very good. Steve, thank you very much. Appreciate
Sure.
it.
Thank you very much, Gary.
Lori Large is working on the cleanup aspect. Steve's looking on the longer-term vision, but help him out if you can. We're coming up at the top of the hour. This is WLDS Jacksonville. Our time at the tone is 8 o'clock.
CBS